Glasgow's Where We Lay Our Heads released their new single Keanu Leaves this week. We caught up with the band before they played their tie-in launch show at Broadcast in the city centre.
Well, so you originally started out as Wolves creation, so I mean, how have you changed from there onwards? I mean, how's it expanded from that first?
I don't know, like when I went to the studio to record the first EP after getting some radio play from our lecture, which most of us went to UWS, and then thought band was going to need it, and then that's when Danny joined and some other people who sadly aren't here today. Well, not sadly, because, yeah, sorry actually. And then I know things rotated, and then Stuart came, and then Ali came, and then Alice came this year, and it feels more like a band now.
Yeah. So there's been about a year roughly between Biddy You and then Keanu Leaves. So what have you really done in that time? I mean, just working on the track, or?
Basically, we got Biddy You and a couple other songs recorded all at the same time, and then we did a tour off the back of Biddy You, and then we did a couple of wee bits and pieces after that. And it was going quite well, and we kind of took what was supposed to be sort of a couple of weeks off, because Will and I play for sort of as session guys for other folk, and I think we ended up just getting so busy with that we just never really got the momentum back, and I think this is us finally getting a bit of a kick in the arse and getting it going again, probably.
So have you got thoughts about a full album or an EP or anything anytime soon?
I would love to do an album, but it's just money. We desperately want to do an album, but I think 2 EPs is the thought at the moment. We've got probably 3 EPs worth of songs, but
just getting them out there is the problem. So I mean, how many gigs have you done? Is this current lineup before, or is? I mean, not in the exact number, but you know. So,
I don't know. Maybe like
all of the tour.
Yeah, so it's like the Scottish tour last year.
So you're saying, like, because you've got these new members from before, like, do you feel it works a lot better as a band as the current lineup, the way it is just now, or from what it was before?
It's a very different band than it was a couple of years ago. So, but yeah, I think it's working pretty well. I think we're all pretty happy.
I hope so, anyway.
Yeah.
You mentioned there that most of you met in this course. Are you all in the same course, or did you meet different ways, or?
I was on the same course as well, but I was a year below, so I knew him from that.
Oh, right.
this is just coincidence. We were all doing the same course in different years.
Yeah, I did it 5 years before you guys or something like that.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah, just complete coincidence.
Yeah.
We all kind of did that course at different times.
Yeah, just lucky basically.
Yeah.
So since the release of the new single, I mean, it's been picked up by quite a few blogs and like different websites around. Did you really expect that sort of reception from it? Or?
I don't know, Biddy You was kind of, a lot of people seem to quite like Biddy You, and we knew that Keanu was a much more sort of upbeat song, so we kind of hoped that people would get onto Keanu in the similar sort of way they did with Biddy You, so it's cool.
No, it was good to see it get picked up like that. I mean, I looked up Biddy You before I'd started looking into Keanu Leaves, and it was good to see, because I thought I know like a few bands, smaller bands like this, they start with the one good song and then from then onwards it kind of peters out. So I mean, do you hope that will continue as new stuff comes in, or?
I hope those songs are good.
I think that we all feel really good about the new songs, to the extent where the set is, there's only a couple of songs in the set that are more than a year old now, and the rest of them are all just firing them out on a sort of weekly basis, just about.
It's a bit of a generic question, you probably may be sick of having to answer it, but what would you say your big influences were, if you can name a few? Or I suppose it's a bit of a stupid question to ask 5 people, but I mean, if you had any sort of common influences, or?
I don't know, but
Scottish music in general is something like that sort of
Consensus?
yeah, consensus,
Yeah, sort of, even across loads of different genres, we're all big sort of Scottish music fans, and we just tend to all really get into sort of different Scottish bands, and then Will's a kind of main songwriter, so it's kind of his influences that really affect the music.
yeah, just say Scottish music and Pavement.
So they haven't changed at all at any point, or like you haven't adapted? So like, silly question again, but I mean, so you've named them influences, but through you creating your own stuff or playing your own shows, they haven't changed since at all? Are you still on them that same sort of foundation of influences, or?
I suppose I think more shows do, more we kind of change. So I think playing with, we played a show with I'm From Barcelona, was it last year? 2 years ago? Yeah, but
It's
Yeah.
edited in 11 thing.
Yeah, I think just like playing with more pop bands has made us more pop, but we're
More
still,
upbeat, definitely.
yeah, but we're still noisy at points.
Noisy pop.
Yeah.
Noisy pop.
Noisy awkward.
Noisy awkward.
Definitely.
Noisy opera.
Awkward.
Oh, he's an opera there. Listen to that band for the last week.
Opera would be awesome. I'm not sure if we could pull off.
You try opera? You never know. Maybe
We could
maybe
try
a wee
opera.
niche. You know?
Try it tonight.
I think tonight's the night for it. So say if I was to put a number on it, like 5 years in the line maybe, do you see yourself still as this sort of unit, working away at it, or? I'm kind of afraid to ask that. Just driving you all apart from each other here.
Well, Will's a bit of a dick, so
You can edit that out, it's fine.
this has been. Would you say this has been the longest running
Yeah.
lineups?
Well, yeah, no, our lineup lasted for like more than 4 months, so back together for a year is pretty good. It's almost exactly a year, yeah.
Is it?
Yeah, just about. But yeah, I think we're all kind of happy with this, and it's just a case of getting it going again. And
So you feel like you've kind of found your rhythm with each other, sort of, and you just need somehow find a way to go ahead with it and keep going. Yeah.
Well, hopefully we'll get our EP out in the summer.
that's the plan.
Yeah,